I fear not the dark itself, but what may lurk within it. Welcome to Lurk, bringing you creepy, strange, and bone-chilling stories, with your host, Jamie Jackson.
Hey, Lurkers. Recently I've had some questions and suggestions sent to me, and I wanted to take a moment to address them here. I figured releasing a brief update through the podcast was the easiest way to reach everyone, rather than trying to put it out there on every single social media platform that we have. One big question that I've been asked a couple of times: where's Tim? The simple answer is aliens. I'm just kidding. Tim's alive and well here on planet Earth. As some of you may recall, Tim has a couple of very young children, and he works quite a bit. He only had a very limited window each week where he was able to record, and as time went on, that window grew smaller and smaller until he was unable to find the time to commit to recording. Out of necessity, I had to begin recording on my own in order to make sure there was a new episode released on time each week. So the decision was made for me to continue solo and bring in some guest co-hosts from time to time. Tim and I are still friends, except perhaps when he's making me do some sort of sadistic abdominal exercise. But he's good. He's alive and well. It's just really hard to mesh the schedules of two extremely busy people. I also had someone ask about doing some episodes on topics in other countries. Yes, that is the plan. I have a couple coming up in the next few months. And I've seen that the audience has begun to grow in Europe and South America, primarily. And I'm starting to work in some topics from those areas. If you're from those areas, or any other area really, please send me your ideas. Podcasting is extremely time-consuming with the research, organizing notes, recording, and editing. And because I'm very familiar with the paranormal topics in the States, some of which I've actually already researched at length for one reason or another, it's easier to stick with those because I'm familiar with them. It cuts the research time down. But I promise that I am working on things from other parts of the world, and I do want to include more. I do want to broaden the horizons of the episode topics. I also received a review that mentioned that I needed to breathe. This made me laugh, not because it's ridiculous. I sound like I'm not breathing, because when I record, I actually breathe so loud, I sound like some heavy-breathing phone creeper. And while creepy is the name of the game for a paranormal podcast, creepy phone breather isn't really what I have in mind. So I will make sure that I am more mindful of pauses while recording, and while editing, I need to not clip so many pauses, because I worry I sound like William Shatner in addition to being the creepy phone breather, and that's really not a cool combination. Thank you to everyone who has commented or liked posts on social media, sent in emails with suggestions, or posted a review. I read all of them and welcome the suggestions. If you have a moment, please consider posting a review if you listen on Apple, Podchaser, or Podcast Addict, or you can leave a review on our Facebook page. Positive reviews help us be recommended to others. So that's it for my little update. Remember, you can find all of our social media links on our website at lurkpodcast.com. We have t-shirts and whatnot on our merch page at lurkpodcastmerch.com. And as always, keep lurking.